mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 21-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Leonard Fournette with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are back out comes the Bronco defense. They'll look for the stop here in the 1st quarter of a tie ball game. Fields on 1st down.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Chase Claypool, the intended target,
and it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. But you look at this Bronco defense.
Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, hold it and get good yardage himself.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Fields.
Touchdown! DJ Moore, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
That's a good read.
The Denver defensive unit back out there. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. A pass underneath for Fournette.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Fields going to keep it once more. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so Back out comes the Bronco defense. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Fields. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Fields. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The Denver defensive unit back out there. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He's got the connection to Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back out comes the Bronco defense. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. They begin with a run by Fournette. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he's got this down to the 35. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
On first down, it's Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly. Touchdown, Bears! Chase Claypool, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears have come back to make it a 2-point game. The Denver defensive unit back out there. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Fields going to keep it once more. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. On the option left is Fields. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense.
Back out comes the Bronco defense. Back to throw, Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back week.
The Denver defensive unit back out there. Pick six last drive. Here's Fields again. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Meanwhile, Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running left, it's Fournette. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown of the afternoon. Back out comes the Bronco defense. Here's Fields. Able to find Komet. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. And the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Now Fields. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. All eyes on Fields. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
Which I saw people crazy see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called. The Denver defensive unit back out there. Fournette, a first down carry. Down the numbers. There he goes. There he goes again. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And they'll get him down right about the 20. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Allen is a privilege.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.